got to get the tight end more involved.
Cup might be open in the corner on this one.
Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third and 8.
Shotgun.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board. Those are the plays they need to
remember, we need 2 touchdowns, and we need to win.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Can we do the
very short.
They sure put the coverage guys in
that spacing that I like?
They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling
Gun
inside
spacing.
for a
I like
nice
this
chunk of
play.
yardage.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
I like this play to Higbee.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
I think Cup's going to be open.
They'll look to throw again to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fuck.
Good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think
let's
for the
go.
offense, an unexpected
Let's see what kind of look they give us. I don't like that.
Not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now on 4th and
I don't like
inches,
that look.
Want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this.
I don't like taking the field goal, but we kind of have to.
Time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
I was going to go for it, but they gave me an all-out. They gave me a double A-gap blitz look.
So it was a 3-point lead at halftime.
I didn't like that. So now we'll just lean on our defense.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Ooh.
Behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Ooh.
Got it. Going the other way. And they're going to be set
wow.
in the red zone right around the 17.
Wow.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Aaron Donald said, "Not today, boy."
Offensive players are not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players?
What a play.
That guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming.
See, now it's a good thing that we did that.
And they still find ways to knock it free.
It's a good thing we did that. That field goal.
Akers, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd.
Damn.
And you got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end.
Attaboy, Higbee.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right.
Fuck me.
It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the 49ers are going to get the football.
Fuck me. Whatever.
Will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive
Whatever.
underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And
Fuck
in
me.
today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Lance. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. On second and 10, Lance.
No.
Pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
There's
No.
the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this.
Ooh, Fred Warner's hurt.
25-yard line.
That's big.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on
That's
the
big
field.
for them.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Now their middle linebacker's a liability.
Going on the ground with Madison. This will go for 5 up to the 33. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He'll buy some time right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
So after the run for no gain,
Middle's wide open.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 36. 74 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll run for it with Akers. A strong running. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
Face mask.
They had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the face mask moves them closer, and now 1st and goal.
Yeah, they're in zone.
Back to throw. Ramirez eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there.
No, they were in cover 1.
Hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger.
I think Higbee might be open on this one.
Help against the run.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He was.
To his right. And this is caught. He's
Woods.
Touchdown.
Old reliable Woods.
Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Rams are closing.
I wish he would have put it more towards the sideline, but
extend their 4th quarter lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but you identified an open target.
Yes, Logos.
Pettis now on the return. And they'll start.
How you doing, man?
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Good to have you here on the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, dude.
This defense
It's like 5 in the morning where I am. I don't normally stream this early. So it's good to, I didn't think anybody would be watching me this early in the morning. So it's good that you're here.
Here the entire second half.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I get to watch the Rams in real life today. And we get to play the 49ers in real life later today for a trip to go to the Super Bowl.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here, hauled in. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Lance looks to throw again.
Get him.
Rams got it. They bring him down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
That ain't going to get it done.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, I am up so early. I think I'm a little excited. I think I'm a little too excited for this game.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he
I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 10, my time. Woke up at 3:30.
And obviously that's well short of the first down. This one caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's probably why I don't stream a lot when you're available, because that big time difference. How are things in Australia, dude?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Good play.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pitching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
Okay, they're going to have to do the 2-point conversion. Or, I'm sorry, the onside kick, not the 2-point conversion, the onside kick.
Seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going to run with Madison again.
Yeah.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down.
I love our two running backs. We have two great running backs that we can lean on.
Going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Going right back to Akers. Down to about the 22 here.
That's it. That's game. The Rook. The Rook gets his first win of his career and his first game of his career.
First Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season.
Okay. Omicron.
And you know, all eyes were watching this one.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's hitting us pretty hard too.
You could just feel it. It's so good.
But the good thing is, from what I've heard, is the Omicron is less deadly than the Delta variant, which is good. And more people are getting fully vaccinated and boosted, so I've seen a lot of places, you know, implement the mask mandates again. So I know me and my wife are back to wearing our masks pretty much everywhere we go, just to be cautious in public. Daniel Ramirez, the kid. We're going to get him field general, because that's going to get a lot of, and just his accuracy up. Daniel Ramirez has earned 1,000 XP. I love it. I love it. Not sure why we're talking to Cooper Kupp about the run. We had a run game goal. We should be talking to Cam Akers. Or maybe lineman. All offensive linemen are 4,500 XP? Nice, dude. That's huge. That's huge. Man, why are we playing these... Why are we playing these tough defenses, dude? Regional focus scouting. Assign your regional scouts a position to focus their evaluation efforts on. Maybe we should move Ronnie Cooper to the northeast. What button do I have to hit? Triangle. Oh. Ronnie Cooper. Can I go back? I don't think I can. Oh, okay. So you can set a you can set a focus for each scout. You can set a focus at wide receiver. I mean, we're going to need wide receivers next year, so. Outside linebacker, too. Okay, we can't do him yet. He's our national scout. We can't focus him yet. Let's look and see if we can make any trades. Because we might be able to save in some cap. Okay, we can save 19 mil by cutting Aaron Donald or trading him. I don't want to do that. Fuller. Burgess, no. No, I don't think I want to get rid of anybody at the moment. The only person who we could save on is the only person we could save money on is AD, but we're not gonna cut or trade him. So let's look at our staff points. Can do that. Carrying. Okay, let's do our our strategy and our training. Steelers, I think we have to stop the run, and I think it's an inside run. Run inside. We have to. Focus players. Bennett, Fuller. I know, dude. I know. If Tom Brady really did retire, it's going to be crazy that the Rams are the team that knocked him out. Oh, Devontae Fuller is coming up big. This kid is going to be something special. I'm telling you right now. I almost want to play him this year, but I'm not going to. I'm sure if we have an injury to the O-line, he'll hop in and he could play anywhere. He could play tackle or guard. All right, boys. Game number 2. Let's do it.
It's Madden NFL 22, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Steelers, and it's coming up next.
We are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second